Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, and good night. Oh, that's funny. I crack myself up. The month of July has been crazy for me. It has been just, I can't even wrap my head around it, truthfully. It has just been angle after angle, tactic after tactic, illusion after illusion. Like they're just thrown in the heat. I feel the tension, I feel the energy. People are scrambling, people are acting weird, things are getting really peculiar. And it's not something I'm gonna entertain. I'm beyond it. I really truly am. And after this past week, my work week, and just seeing just the amount of angles that are being thrown at me, and understanding the reality of it, and understanding the reality and the part they're designed and destined to play, and the reality and the part that I'm designed and destined to play. And so, seeing as I have an understanding of that, by the grace of God, I have decided that I'm going to pull back from making videos and just focusing on my physical reality, and not so much buy into what I see on TV. Kind of pull back from the podcast sphere. I'm excited to see Sean Ryan's interview with Father. I don't know his name, but it's his second interview with him, and I'm excited to watch that. But outside of that, I'm just going to pull back from it all. I'm picking up on things. I had a wonderful time with my girlfriend last night. We had a lot of great conversation. She really opened my eyes to a lot of different things that I've been intuitively having an understanding with. And I don't care to play in it anymore in reference to just the grossness of it all, and the strategic parts that people are playing, and they know that they are, to keep people in a mindset that is just not becoming. It's not becoming of the way that they're articulating things. It's not becoming of the people that are receiving it. And it's just keeping the world in a state that it doesn't deserve to be in, truthfully. And the only way to change the reality in your world is to remove yourself from circumstances and situations that are not serving you. They're not serving you, Like I told my girlfriend last night, when it comes to people of my past, there's certain secrets that will die with me when it comes to things that I know of other people, and just the reality of their storyline, their testimony, their truth that I do know. That is just theirs to walk with. It's theirs to walk with. It's not mine to share. I think so often enough we go down these rabbit holes and we just blurb out the mouth, and I have the habit of doing that too, and that's something I'm going to focus on as well. I'm just exhausted of talking about it. I'm exhausted of living through it. And if people want to keep playing their role in this movie, in this charade, by all means, give them space to do so. And just remove yourself gracefully, tactfully, kindly from it, and say, I don't know what you guys got going on. I don't know what kind of game you're playing, what kind of cards you're holding. All this madness. I don't know nothing about it, and I don't want to know nothing about it, truthfully. And you just keep on your merry way, and I'll keep on my merry way, and bygones be bygones. And that be that, When it comes to everything that's unraveling, and has been unraveling with Charlie Kirk and Trump and the whole administration and this war and the data centers and the flock cameras and the combining of the military forces and, just the horrific position the economy's in. It's just gross. It's absolutely gross. It's asinine. It's completely half backwards. Somewhere along the way, we flipped the script and turned this world into a upside down world. And there's so many people in positions of power that have a lifestyle that they uphold that the general public just doesn't have the ability, and most likely won't have the ability, and people can get on podcasts, people can get behind a screen, people can do all these things, they can say this, they can say that, but at the end of the day, people don't know the walk people walk. People don't know their testimony. They don't know their trials and tribulations. They don't understand how difficult it is right now to make ends meet based off what people get paid an hour, based off the cost of living, based off the reality of just how difficult it is for people to afford to put gas in their vehicles, to buy groceries, to have decent medical insurance, and it's gross. It's gross. I don't understand it. I'll never understand it, so I don't try to understand it. I understand everybody works hard for their money. I get that wholeheartedly. But something's got to give. And the only way for change to transpire is a fall. And that's what we're in the brink of. And it's one of those things. It's not in my time. It's not in their time. It's not in your time. It's not in anybody's time. It's in God's timing. The higher power, the divine. And once you relinquish your ego and your desire to have a know on what your future looks like, how much you're going to have, what you're going to look like, people you're going to be surrounded by, so often enough people get lost in the image they're trying to uphold, that they lose complete sight of who they are. And this is probably a blabbering video, but after the last week, I'm just done, son. I'm locked in. I'm focused in my daily grind, living in the moment with the people that are in my physical life, when it comes to my family, when it comes to my son, when it comes to the friends that I do have, and the companies that I do work for, the good, the bad, and the ugly. And I'm completely blessed and satisfied and grateful for it. And I think so often enough we lose sight of how just living in the moment is a blessing versus staying fixated and obsessed on certain things that are just out of our control, that are just very much out of our control. And what people will do to gain clout and gain clicks and gain following, and the misuse of religion and the misuse of their voice, of their platform, of their respect that they have gained. Once they gain a certain criteria of respect, they go sideways. And it's like, do you think that that's what God would destine? For people to be positioned with a substantial amount of following and respect and then go sideways? A big thing for me is just how these nonprofits are being ran. Not even, cast aside TPUSA, just in general. There's so much heartache, there's so much pain, but yet there's so many people that have the ability to change it and they're choosing not to. And then there's people in this world that want to change it. They have the capabilities of changing it. And then all they do is throw stones and hide their hands. They throw setbacks, they throw illusions, they throw tactics. They create false realities. They place people in their life for designated purposes to be the demise of them, intentionally. This is the kind of IQ outfit we're running here. No, absolutely not. You just remove yourself from scenarios like that. It's not gonna come out for a good outcome for anyone. And 99% out of the time, people need to wake up to the fact that whatever side of the fence you're standing on, it's based off your trauma, your childhood upbringing, your insecurities, your want to be right. You have it all figured out and it's all within you. And until people want to open up and look at that mirror at themselves, it's just going to be a vicious circle. And it's just going to take time. And people have to have patience for that. And people also have to not hold on to every little word I say. Sometimes I say and it pisses people off. I understand that, but I don't mean harm by it. I had this conversation with my son in reference to that. Sometimes things come out of my mouth